Hey, look at this. Bill Murray wrote the following tweet.
Social media is training us to compare our lives instead of appreciating everything we are. No wonder why everyone is always depressed. Do we believe we compare ourselves to others on social media?
So, in social network, people upload stories every day, post photos, videos, and most of the content shown is about success, happy moments, such as class, stress, love relationships, expensive objects, university degrees, or sometimes related to graduations, among others. These generally conditions other people because perhaps they don't know have those degrees, have not know those plays, or have those expensive objects, so they have a combined feeling of envy, frustrations, even anger. Comparisons are bad, says a certain sayer, but if it is a question of oneself, comparing oneself with a person should be to rescue and evaluate that person's efforts, not to make our lives better because of his or her success. From my from my point of view, we can all have at some point the opportunity to grow and achieve what we want. Is just a matter of keep working, have hope, and be good people. In my opinion, the present doesn't necessarily define what our future will be because a brand of clothes, a pair of pants, or a chain doesn't define how much a person is worth, but their behavior, attitude, and health do. So definitely, yes, in social networks, we tend to compare ourselves with other people.
Do you think the information displayed on social media inspires our actions?
Of course, unfortunately, yeah, social networks influence a lot, not only in the mode of a person, but also in their perspective on life or various situations that occur in already regional and national. Social networks are entertainment and information, but often the content is very violent or incites hatred because it points to a person without first proving his guilt. So many people often take a wrong image of fame about institutions, person, place, and even country. Many of the contests shown on Facebook are informative, but many others are fake news, and since most people tend to add stories and do not investigate, even the cruelest lies are assumed to be true. And when people add stories, they create an erroneous vision about someone that turns into hatred in pointing out and suddenly defines a way of perceiving not only when saying then back also when interacting with them, sometimes really very dangerous. With this in mind, I think it can even endanger the lives of many people because other individuals will not act in a with civilized or respectful way, but their feelings of anger can grow to the point of being able to hurt not only feelings.
Social media affect our mental health.
Yes, because generally one applauds photos because he or she is self-confident, because he or she wants, let's say, a rotation to be praised, but when there are comments where people make fun of my physical appearance, uh, of what I have material or how I work or what I work on, it lowers my self-esteem. These comments affect people's mental health because they make them feel inadequate. Negative comments, teasing, and exaggerated criticism can cause anxiety, anguish, depression, and a broken self-image. If a study conducted in 2019 by the Royal Society for Public Health on young British people called social media and young people's mental health and well-being showed that 4 out of 5 young people consider that using social networks worsens their feelings of anxiety. I believe that a comment on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter can even lead a person to suicide because she or is looking for some occasion and affection and receives ridicule so much that he or she will think that he or she is worthless and that it is better to see. Social networks are a tool for distraction instead of, of the routine, but we must be careful with what we say because it can affect the self-esteem of another person. It can generate insecurity. We must have empathy for others and promote respect for what is uploaded the platform with yours or someone else's. So, of course, social networks can diminish your peace of mind and mental health.